Welcome to TechnoInfoEd. Let's jump into a critical question analysis and context. The scenario we are looking at highlights a classic business failure known as the product paradox. Having a high-quality product is a necessary condition for long-term success, but it is not a sufficient one. Quite simply, without marketing, a product exists entirely in a vacuum. Let's break down Section 1. The role of marketing and awareness in product success. Marketing acts as the bridge between production and consumption. In our given scenario, the startup's failure stems entirely from a breakdown in the very first stage of the consumer journey. We can analyze this breakdown using the AIDA model, which stands for attention, interest, desire, and action. This model maps out exactly how a consumer decides to make a purchase. There are three major points to analyze here. First, the bottleneck. The startup failed at the very first stage, attention or awareness. If potential customers do not know a product exists, the probability of them purchasing it is exactly zero, regardless of how good that product is. Second, value communication. Marketing is not just about shouting into the void, it is about communicating value. It defines what the product is, why the customer needs it, and how it solves their specific pain points. Third, market penetration. For a new entrant in the market, aggressive marketing creates a market share out of thin air. Without it, competitors who have inferior products, but superior marketing, will completely dominate the space. Moving on to Section 2. The evaluation of promotional approaches to improve reach and sales. To reverse this startup's low sales, a strategic mix of different promotional channels must be deployed. Each of these serves a unique analytical purpose. Let's evaluate our first approach, digital marketing. The strategic mechanism here utilizes SEO, pay-per-click ads, and social media marketing to target specific demographics. The impact on reach and sales is high scalability and ROI. It allows a cash-strapped startup to laser-target buyers who are already searching for solutions, ensuring high conversion rates. Our second approach is branding and positioning. The strategic mechanism involves establishing a unique identity, logos, a distinct tone of voice, and a brand story that resonates emotionally with users. The impact here is long-term retention. This shifts the product from being a mere commodity to an entire experience. It builds trust, which naturally lowers the customer acquisition cost over time. Our third approach is outreach and PR. The strategic mechanism involves direct B2B sales, influencer partnerships, press releases, and community building. The impact on reach and sales is that it acts as a massive credibility booster. Leveraging third-party validation, like influencer reviews or tech blog features, bypasses consumer skepticism and builds instant awareness. Now for Section 3. The strategic framework for the startup, worth one mark. To transition from low sales to market growth, the startup must implement an integrated marketing funnel. In conclusion, this startup scenario proves that the phrase, "build it and they will come," is an absolute myth in modern business. Product development and marketing are two sides of the same coin. For the startup to survive, it must immediately shift its capital into targeted digital marketing to build immediate awareness, supported by a strong brand identity to ensure sustained, long-term sales.